A 750-meter swim, a 20-kilometer bike, and a 5-kilometer run. A Fairfield County native is getting ready to do just that on the world's biggest stage at the Paralympics there in Tokyo. This after the blind triathlete dealt with major health problems this past year. News 12 Connecticut's Marissa Alter caught up with Amy Dixon today. Marissa, she now lives and trains in California, but has plenty of fans here in Connecticut.
And Della, they will be cheering for her loudly next month, especially because it has been such a long road to these games. I first met Amy Dixon 5 years ago as she trained in Greenwich ahead of the Paralympics in Rio. Dixon had hoped to compete in the triathlon for Team USA, but ended up becoming an alternate.
How are you? It's been so long.
Now, at the age of 45, she's qualified for the games in Tokyo.
To cross that line after such a difficult year for myself and for millions of Americans was such an amazing feeling.
Dixon almost died last year, but her health has been a challenge for more than 2 decades. At the age of 22, she was diagnosed with an autoimmune disease that ended up taking 98% of her eyesight. She's had 35 surgeries.
When I am standing at a conversational distance from anyone about 5 feet away, I can see your right eye, part of your nose, and part of your cheek. So basically this corner of your face, so a quarter of your face. Everything else is black. And what I can see is strobing and flashing.
With the help of a guide, Dixon is a world-ranked paratriathlete. She only started the sport 7 years ago and as a hobby.
And I was immediately hooked by the challenge, the sense of accomplishment, and it was something that I felt very able-bodied and I happened to be good at.
Her time caught the attention of Team USA, and the rest is history, but almost wasn't. Last August, Dixon's autoimmune disease came out of remission. She needed shoulder surgery, which led to blood clots in her lungs.
What kind of mindset are you taking with you as you go into these games?
The biggest thing for me is being grateful to be alive and to be able to represent my country, my home state of Connecticut, and to all my friends and family that have helped me get here, and my doctors, for sure.
Dixon has no expectations for Tokyo, but she is heading there with momentum, winning the Paratriathlon Nationals yesterday. We, of course, will all be rooting for her. In the newsroom, Marissa Alter, News 12, Connecticut.